Hello, my name is Sarah. Welcome to my kitchen. This is a baking tutorial on how to make an onion pie. Now I know what you're thinking. Onion pie? Ew. I thought the same thing until I tried it. I made this pie for Puddles a few weeks ago when he was here, and he gave it 2 gloves up. Which I just realized is a shining recommendation from someone who eats gum off the floor. Oh well. I liked it too, and I'm not a big fan of onions, so give it a chance. I'm just gonna let the video roll, so if you don't want to deal with all my weirdness, you can just get the recipe. Because it's my party and I'll cry if I want to. Or even if I don't want to. Because I am super susceptible to onion fumes. I used to live in an apartment complex that had really bad ventilation. And I'd get teary-eyed when the guy next door would chop onions. That's how bad I am. So I'm going to look online and see if there's any old wives' tales that I can test about not crying chopping onions, because I've never had anything work. Teach me, oh wise internet. Oops. How to chop onions without crying. Step 1. Use a very sharp knife. Shing! Is that sharp enough? So shiny. I think this is plenty sharp. Red rum! Red rum! That reminds me. Me and my sisters went to Universal Studios over this last weekend. And we're on the tram ride where they go past that psycho house. Norman Bates comes down the stairs with a knife. Wonder what it'd be like to be that actor and just have to do that again over and over all day long. Oh, next tram. Driver's still talking. There it goes. I bet he gets his 10,000 steps a day in. I couldn't do that. By the end of the day, I'd just be exhausted. Get off my lawn. Alright, sharp knife. Check. What else? Chill the onions in the freezer for 10 to 15 minutes. Ain't nobody got time for that. Pass. Cut the onion underwater so I can chop my finger off with that very sharp knife. No, thank you. Cut the onion near hot running water or a cloud of steam. Okay. We're in Arizona. I would have to do it in the shower. Not gonna happen. Breathe through your mouth and stick your tongue out. You mean like a dog? You see somebody just chopping onions like... we'll be skipping that step. Sorry to disappoint you. Whistle. Whistle while you're chopping onions. And do it at the same time you're... How'd that work? What else do we get here? Wear goggles. Don't have any goggles. That might work though. What else we got here? Light a candle? Does that work? I have a candle somewhere. See if I can find it. if that works. I'd be amazed if it works. Alright, so this recipe calls for Vidalia onions, which are currently out of season. So just sweet onions will do. 3 large sweet onions. How long do I have to give this candle before it works? You can't. Ew. The heck kind of stinky candle is that? Gross. It's like 10 times worse than the onions. Ew. Alright, now the smoke detector is going to go off. We'll be skipping that step. Why are you still smoking? Alright, go out already. So, we're just gonna go for it. I'm gonna cry anyway. Peeling onions. Oh, you think you want an onion? Hmm? Really? I don't think you do. You want it? Brandy wants an onion. Let's see if she really does. Do you like it? Yeah, didn't think so. The heck? That stinky candle worked. Okay. Stinky candles. Who knew? Oh. Only on the first one. When I was in high school, I worked at a steakhouse. Chopping onions was one of the first things I did every morning. Always hated it. I hate that stinging sensation. Stop. Come on! I don't want you to cut you. Don't make me cut you, man. Last one. So for any of you that think this is a gross recipe, it has an entire stick of butter in it. Name one recipe that you don't like that has an entire stick of butter in it. Leave it in the comments if you can think of one. So you want to melt the butter down in a pan. One stick. Alright, so you want to cook the onions down until they're translucent. Translucent? Translucent. Translucent. Cook the onions down. Translucent. Translucent. Right? Add half a teaspoon of salt. And I added green chilies, roasted green chilies. It's a little color and a little flavor. Made it really good. So you want to make sure it's cooked down, but not so much that the onions get brown. That's too much. Just translucent. Translucent. So we're going to put the pot in the sink along with some cold water to make it cool down a little faster. This has to be room temperature before the next ingredients are added. Alright. Our onions are all chilled. We're gonna mix up the rest of the filling. First thing you're gonna need is 4 large eggs. Next, you're gonna want to whisk in 1.25 cups of sour cream. Regular sour cream, not the low-fat kind, just the regular kind. It's whiskey business. I don't have pants on either. So once you've whisked that together, you want to add 4 tablespoons of all-purpose flour, 1/4 cup of Parmesan cheese, grated, and just a dash of ground nutmeg. All mixed up. Now if you want to go and make your own pie crust, be my guest. But I, for one, love Marie Callender's. She makes my life so much easier. And there's actually enough in this recipe. This comes with 2 pie shells. You can fill them both up. Two pies. Twice as nice. Alrighty. So you want to preheat the oven to 475. Gonna cook at 475 for 20 minutes and then we reduce the heat. You do want to put a little tin foil around the edges of the crust so that they don't overbrown. There we go. Ready to go in the oven. And if you can, try and put it on the bottom rack so that the pie crust underneath cooks faster. So I've baked these at 475 for 20 minutes and then decrease the heat to 325 for another 30 minutes. I'm going to cover the top with some grated cheddar cheese and bake it for another 10 minutes. It's 1 pie for me and 1 pie for everyone else. Tomorrow's Thanksgiving, so we're going to take these over to Nana's house. Over the river and through the woods to grandmother's house we go. Probably just take the freeway though. Boring.
The oranges on that side of the street, and there's not a grass.
Some of the ants, because they're not all there. And I think
Onion pie. Alright, Mom. What do you think? Yum.
it is yummy.
What do you think, Dad? Give me a thumbs up.
Huh?
Give me a thumbs up. There you go. Thumbs up. Thumbs up.
I wish I could go to sleep as quickly as Dad does.
Nap time. I can't. The onion pie was a hit. And look what Aunt Dora brought. Empanadas. Pumpkin empanadas.
Best kind of empanadas.
The best kind.
I'm full, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Thank you.
These are pumpkin.
Are they all the
Yum
same?
yum yum.
Yeah.
Okay,
Do you like pumpkin?
I do.
How could you not like empanadas?
Empanadas.
Yum 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 yum. Nom, 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 nom.
How I did. This is the best part.
Yeah, pretty close. That's pretty close.
I know the Heimlich. Go for it, Brian. Whole thing. Come on.
I'll throw it up.
All right.
Mine's gone already.
Happy Thanksgiving.